You're about to listen to Death by Vanilla, a conversation with cringy consequences.
Hey, what'd you do that for?
Well, what's that?
Oh, give me that. What'd you do that for? What'd you do that for? Hey, what'd you do that for? What'd you do that for? What'd you do that for?
Well, what's that?
Oh, give me that. What'd you do that for?
Vanilla.
Just what I was fixing to do.
My name is Timothy Schreiber. Welcome back to Death by Vanilla, a show where two out of touch white men try to navigate a conversation that's stepping on a landmine of Kringle. You next, Caleb?
You got to prepare me.
No,
Whenever you do things like that, you have to prepare me. What's your name?
it's Timothy Schreiber.
And I'm your host, Caleb Schreiber. Today we're going to talk about a lot of things, but mainly working out. I've been getting into working out. You've been getting into working out. So we're gonna dive into 2022, why everybody obsesses with working out, what sucks about working out. Is working out a thing that we should do?
Did you notice anything different about me, Caleb?
Is it your are you radiating douche? Yeah,
I
is it
guess.
coming out of your pores?
No, because if that were to happen, I would have to hit a DAP pen like 2 times before this.
I feel like you're one bad day from being that.
One bad day.
You're one bad day from being Kyle. Like,
I'm just like this close to being like,
you're going to change your name one of these days, and we will have an entire podcast about it.
will do.
But also, we're welcoming back Timothy because it's been the first time in a while. Ooh, that's a good sound in the microphone.
Cheers.
Cheers. Back in the studio, both of us, from random acts of COVID.
Sporadically.
All the time.
Just sick.
I'm sorry, Tim, for the last episode and how bad it sucked.
You know what, Caleb? That was fine.
Yeah.
And it's partly because my brains were also being blown halfway out of my body. So
I feed off of you so much. Like when you're in the room, like it's so much easier to have a conversation. Like there's a moment in the last podcast where like you say something, you're like, I really miss being down there in the studio. I'm like, oh, do you? And it's like so awkward and fake.
who should I look at?
Yeah. And it happened.
Yeah.
And it happened. So
happened.
yeah, buddy. How are you feeling now?
I'm feeling fantastic. Not really.
Yeah, no.
No, we got off roundos, and then it was
You got COVID twice.
dose. I don't know how that happened.
I don't know either.
Shouldn't have happened. No.
It was like within like a month of like each other.
Yeah, and I was told that wasn't supposed to happen. By mom. And we're supposed to be able to trust our moms. Whenever they're like, I added something new to the casserole, just try it, you'll love it. Just try it, you'll love it. And then you try it, and then you're like,
Yeah, you're supposed to trust her. Be like, hey, no, this is gonna be all right. I'm gonna try it, and it's gonna be
and
fine.
then you try it, and you're like, this is fantastic.
Yeah.
Do this forever. And then this was not one of those times.
So you got COVID twice. You could have died twice, but you're here.
Yeah, that's a weird thing to think about whenever you have it. Is like, you're like, wow. The reason why everybody's so concerned about this is because there's a lot of people out there that die. I could be one of those people.
I actually got you a gift. Actually, so this.
Oh, yeah?
Actually, one of my friends for Christmas got me this as a cookie jar because he knows I love cookies, and he knows I love the #1 podcast in the Pennsylvania.
Death by it's probably not even true either.
I mean, it is.
It is
right
now.
now. It's true.
It
So
is
death.
top of the world.
No. So Death by Vanilla cookie jar. Inside of it, if you get bored of me at any random time, we're just like, I don't want to hear you talk anymore. You just got pop over. You got pop all over everything. I appreciate you. You're appreciated.
That was supposed to be a funny bit.
A funny bit where you yank? I have a drink and a phone that's recording this.
Oh no!
Why'd you ruin me? You ruined me.
Drink that.
I'm not gonna.
Don't waste
I'll
it.
drink it off the table. So, in here is a bunch of questions, and they're very DBV questions. It's only a couple, but I have like 250 upstairs that I'm going to put into that jar. So at any point in time during our conversation, you want to reach in and pull out just a random stupid question and ask me, you can do it.
Why isn't the caps lock key capitalized? You know what? That's a good menace.
That's so unsatisfying. Can we?
You need a straw?
We need something to soak it up.
Yeah,
because you ruined my life.
Your freaking lips, bro.
We're just gonna leave it.
No,
you know?
just-
No. We're gonna live with this.
We
The gym. We're gonna talk about the gym today, and not how there's a giant puddle of
That's the reason why we need to go to the gym.
clear-colored beverage
Sponsored
in
by
front
Sprite.
of me. Sponsored by Sprite.
No, actually.
Your light went out, but it's fine. So going to the gym, Tim. Tim.
I just want to no. Let's slow down, Kale. Okay, we got time, right, people? We got time.
We got time.
Let's talk.
Okay.
We thought we were so clever. we were like, let's put the table here. And it will feel so much like a more
Listen, you always
Hold on.
address
Who? I see the use of these now, actually. All right, Caleb, time to answer a question for me. When you plug something into an electrical socket, why is it called an outlet? Isn't it supposed to be called an inlet?
It is.
What do I do with these afterwards?
You just put them back in, and then maybe at some point, or eat them.
This is going fantastic.
Why do you always have to point out every time we have like a
All
change to the podcast?
So next one.
Just let the set evolve. Let it evolve over time and become
How
its own
can
thing.
something be new and improved?
Something be new.
Can't do that. Is this why we got canceled the first time, Spotify?
No, the first time we got No, the first reason was because we got copyrighted because we played an album.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It was still a fire episode, though.
It was still a great episode, which you can listen to exclusively on Patreon. If you subscribe to our Patreon, you get access to 8 extra episodes
8 of them.
that nobody else gets to listen to.
No.
Let's talk about something else, Tim. The next time that these fine people see us, we will be having a... Whoa. That was good.
Thanks.
Yeah. Your teeth are rotting out of your head.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's kind of gross. So, anyways, the next time that these fine people see us, we are going to attempt to do a live stream where we go through our past episodes and we're going to react to them, talk about how cringy they are, give some background behind why certain things were stupid in the way that they were.
All of them were.
Pretty much to sponsor the fact and to promote the fact that we are putting our episodes on Spotify.
We said we would never go back.
Yeah, we trashed it all the time.
Oh, yeah, we dished on
Tim,
it.
do you want to tell them why we're going on to Spotify again?
Oh, because we're desperate. But here's the real reason, people. Okay? We make a lot of mistakes. It happens. And it's a lot easier for us to cover up if we just post the audio of it. It's a lot easier for us, you guys.
Do you know how much more painful it is to listen to just the audio of you and I talking?
It sucks. But that's why you don't have to be on the Spotify forever. We're on Patreon for a reason, people. But you can get exclusive content here. Wow.
Actually, people enjoy just the audio. I've had several
Kill. Money, man. Money. Kill.
Well, here's the thing. The episodes that are on Spotify are just the ones that we've come out with since we've changed how we've been doing the podcast.
Right.
Whenever we first started doing the podcast, we tried making a game out of it. But now it's not a game.
Yeah,
This is not a game.
The old script used
or a
to be
joke.
like,
This is very serious. This is straightforward.
It's not,
I know.
It's not serious.
I know. So we got rid of the game.
And then added a new game.
What was the new game? Nothing's the new game.
Conversating.
We're literally just talking.
But yeah, that's the problem. That's the game. Is the fact that we can't keep on one subject. Which we were like, let's do gym. Let's do gym tonight. And
Yeah,
we're gonna
no,
do that.
I came up with that topic. So,
right.
I mean, kind of a genius. So he opens the jar. Okay. Yeah.
Jim!
I'm gonna.
How red did that go?
It turned black at one point in time. It just.
It's just
quit.
like, you know what? No. You know what you did. You know what you did. Okay. Anyway,
You're a gym rat.
I am.
So
I used to be, but swim happened, and now that's all cardio. And I swore off cardio the day I walked into the gym, even though you're not technically supposed to. I just hate the treadmill.
So you don't lift at all either?
Right now I can't, because otherwise my form goes from which is still bad to
So you're on a swimming team
yeah.
and your coach won't let you lift
Yeah.
because it'll wear you out, get you out of weird shape.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah. So that sucks. I'm so sorry that that's a thing. Because I know you like going to the gym.
It was fun.
You love being a gym rat.
Yeah. Yeah, because you get to post in the picture, like and like on Instagram every day, like I went to the gym. What the frick did you do?
Yeah.
And that's what the picture screens.
Have you found whenever you were going to the gym, have you found that you became a more judgmental person?
No, just more clear of a person. You know, I didn't look at a person
Clearer than everyone else?
No. Whenever you go to the gym, there's two ways that you can go. There's two paths that you can follow. God gives you two ways, and he says, do you want to go be better than everybody else way or not take roids? And I chose to not take roids. And instead I take pre-workout, which everybody should be.
The same thing.
Right. But it's legal, though.
I've seen you on pre-workout. I never want to see you on pre-workout in front of this camera.
That's what that is.
That's you on pre-workout.
That's me a pre-workout. Dude. I get in the gym, dude. It is toxic. When we go into the gym, there's a mentality that you get. One of you step into the gym. Me and Daniel, every night when we would go to the gym in the summertime at like 12 o'clock because it's a 24/7 gym. We would hype each other up. Like we were walking to the doors and we'd go, yeah, yeah. And like whenever Luke would join, it was even worse. One of our cousins.
Luke, our cousin, yeah.
And like he would come and he'd like slap us on the back. We'd be like, let's go. And like me and Dana would sit in the car and just like blast whatever music we had playing and just like start like punching the like driving down was the most dangerous thing in the world.
So you think you're better than everyone else,
No,
and
I
you're
don't.
proving my points.
No. Because then that discourages people from going to the gym, Caleb, and we don't do that. Because going to the gym is a healthy thing that you should do. And most of you who are on your New Year's resolutions that says that you want to, get swole and stuff like that, it's not going to last.
Why are you saying that to discourage the people? Why are you saying that to discourage the people?
Because the moment that you make something a New Year's resolution is the moment you set yourself up for failure.
Agreed. Me and my wife just talked about this. One of the things that we're giving up is alcohol.
Boring.
Not consuming it. Number two, well, for a couple of reasons. One, because Katie likes it too much. Two, because it doesn't do good things to your body. Like at any given point, before, afterwards, during, at all.
Caffeine doesn't either.
We're not saying that we're doing the new year, new me thing, but definitely changing over to 2022 made me go like, my life ain't that healthy. So
you're trying to replace that with a healthy habit?
That's right. Yeah. So we just got a membership at the YMCA. So I brought a new bathing suit that
week. No, dude, I
was that?
No, I had a cough. That's COVID. It's COVID. It was
no, but they're in the cough. You said,
no. I was trying to get like something out. That's
did you say week?
I didn't say.
You said week.
How much do you bench, bro?
There's a free weight. There's a free weight gym there, right?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's just you can't slam the weights. Well, like you shouldn't be able to in the first place.
You can though.
You can.
That's Planet Fitness. Planet Fitness, you're a lunk, and they have a lunk alarm.
Most commercial gyms, especially the YMCA, you can't slam gyms.
Why would you want to slam the weights?
Because if you are reaching a PR, okay, and you're deadlifting, say you're deadlifting, which you never do, of course. You're deadlifting your PR, okay? Your deadlift, you don't go, all right, now I'm going to go with all this 500 pounds and I'm slowly going to put it down.
You're not supposed to.
Right, you go, I just shot. But like you drop it and it just clamps. Did I tell you about the one dude? I told you about the one dude.
Yeah, you did tell me.
I'll tell you about the one dude.
Didn't you say about it on the podcast?
Maybe.
I think you did.
Huh? Well, why are we even talking about the gym?
Is that the only thing that you talk about whenever you talk about the gym? Is
No,
the
there's
guy?
the gym couples.
Let's talk about gym couples.
Gym couples.
Okay.
If you're a gym, I'm sorry.
It doesn't work.
No.
No, it doesn't work.
No.
You have to go whenever you can go.
'Cause
Like
you're
if
gonna be
you're
distracted.
relying on another person and you're like, oh my gosh, like this is my gym buddy, and then we'll go to the gym whenever the gym.
It's nice, but it doesn't work.
It doesn't at all. Mm-mm. No, you have to go whenever only you can go, which must suck for you because you don't have a car.
Soon enough. I did get my learner's permit, though,
Yeah.
after 2 failed attempts.
Literally everybody in our family at the same time is getting new cars.
Except for me.
Well, it sounds like you're working on it.
Not really.
You're not working on getting a new car. Ooh, your boo just texted you.
No.
What did your boo say?
It wasn't my boo.
It's not your boo? Who
No, it
else has a bunch of emojis next to them?
COVID queens. And like,
What is that?
It's like the sass hand. It's like, look, and it's like painted nails.
Oh, cute.
So it's like COVID queens, but it's actually just like a bunch of swimmers who are concerned about some stuff. So
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay. We won't get into that at all, ever. Okay, so what just happened here was an interaction. I go to the YMCA to work out,
I go to Snap Fitness.
and you
work.
go to Snap Fitness, which is a private gym.
You know what? I might start. It's not a private gym. It's a commercial.
Okay.
Right. And it's actually has a no slamming weight policy either. It's a fine of $20, but people do it anyway because they can.
People do it at the Y anyways because they can, or else they get fined as well.
Right. But I like the 24/7 aspect of it because I have a screwed up sleep schedule.
Okay. That's
And
fair.
I also don't like how busy the Y is. And it's not because like a lot of people don't like a gym because it's like, oh, I feel like everyone is judging me. Nobody's judging you. It's a judgment-free zone, not trademarking from Planet Fitness.
No, it 100% is a judgment full of zone.
Do you think?
People are looking at you all the time. That is the worst part about going to the gym. Listen, if you don't go to the gym, I get it. 100%. And there's no but. And then after that, I understand completely because of people like this.
I don't judge people. No.
I'm just kidding.
No. You're done. Okay. So this is what this man did. We brought him to Snap Fitness one night at like 12 o'clock. And he came in and instantly he's like, so what do you do here? And I'm like, I start off like this, and I started doing biceps. I was like, because you want to do arms, right? And he's like, yeah. And I started doing arms and everything, and he's like, but that's not the right form. And then he came over and he's like, oh, you got to keep your shoulders straight. Oh, yeah. And you're like sliding the pin a little bit down. And then as soon as we got over to the barbells, he goes over, he grabs them. And then he's like, now let me show you this one. This one's really good. And he's like, started like pulling it like this. He's like, you really gotta do this. He's like, because you're not accomplishing anything with that. Like this is the way. This is how you build it.
It's
right here.
called coaching. That's not being judgmental.
I didn't ask you.
No, the judgmental people are this.
You forgot the dry scoop. The pre-workout. Let me show you.
I don't know if you could see my face during that, but I was judging you.
Let me show you what judging.
Does it say Supreme on the top of your thing?
Dude, it's super long.
That's funny. Anyways.
This is what real judging is like. It's like it's like the good kind of judging. Where it's like he just did that. When you're with your buddies, you're like, he just like lifted that much.
Oh, yeah.
then
Whenever
you
you see, dude, it's way worse whenever you see a group of buddies and they're definitely talking about how you're lifting.
Or if you're a girl, about your butt.
Sit down.
Okay.
Sit down. We're going to talk about something. We're going to talk about something.
Talking.
Mirrors. They're a problem. Tim, how much do you look at women at the gym?
I don't. There's no women to look at the gym. There's Daniel and his fat badonkadonk. But there's
Yeah, your gym, there really is nobody. Do you want to get close to the microphone because it's a podcast? Or
No. I think I'll stay here because you told me that. No, Caleb, you know why? Because that's disrespecting women.
It is
To you?
No, and actually, I know, and I need to, we need to talk about this.
Okay.
I don't unless they are literally asking for it.
No, that's not.
No, and not like, look, like
Okay, what are they going to say?
there is an outfit that exists, and you know the one where they have
Right.
the really tight top, and then nothing in it. It's like it's a crop top thing, and then the same color pants, and it's usually like gray, and you can see every line in that body.
That's not. But that's,
They walk up in there. They walk up in there so that you look at that.
Okay, so what do you classify as asking for it, though?
Whenever you're a walking hoe billboard,
I say that's stupid because I feel like the initial women thing to do is you want to look your best at all times. That's not a bad thing. Not a bad thing. So
looking like a hoe.
So
At the gym.
Hey, buddy, can it? Okay. So what you do is you want to match even at the gym. So you go to the gym, you have your 2-piece on, and then you get this.
Come into frame, buddy. Come into frame. Come into frame. Join.
Then you get this.
Feel comfortable. It's a new set. Sorry.
I like this. Then you get this old dude or Caleb looking at you like, and then you go, "Excuse me, sir, why are you looking at my butt?" And he goes, "You're asking for it. You're a hoe board." Because they came to the gym to exercise. But it's when they cross the line where they don't pick up a single weight and they just post pictures.
I was
That's-
about to get there.
That's where, and then I'm like, at that point, it becomes a judgment.
I have a
zone.
story I have to share about the last time that I went to Planet Fitness with my wife. So I go to Planet Fitness with my wife. There's a giant. You got to imagine this with me. If you've been in a Planet Fitness, you've been in all of the Planet Fitness, all of them.
They're the same.
The dumbbell section is right in front of, in mine at least, a bunch of bikes. And Katie, my wife, was on the bikes. She was biking on the biking machines. Group of girls come in, all various assortments of ages, in the same clothes that I was just talking about, super tight. They come in.
Have some modesty.
I told my wife this afterwards. Like, I talked to her afterwards, and I was like, listen, I am the strongest man alive because I didn't look once. I recognized there was a group of girls. I knew immediately what was going on. And I said, yes. I went, and I am not even.
You have to have the cartoon effects of like your next. So you see him walking. You go, oh, and then you go, oh no, and you go.
Yes. So that's how I felt. So I continued my workout because they asked for it.
Beauty.
Anyways, don't pick up a dumbbell like what you're talking about. Chicks like literally like this. Hold on.
Yeah.
Like
That are taking pictures of like the
every single one of them. I'm like, if you wanted a mirror, go into the locker room. They actually have cool mirrors there because have you? I don't know. You haven't been to a Planet Fitness, but in the Planet Fitness, the whole mirror is a ring light. There's a ring light going around the
there's a
outside.
diffuse light. Yeah, I know. I know. Yeah.
So people, it
It's
gets people
beautiful
to
for
take
lighting.
that.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. I'm like, just go in there, take a picture of yourself half naked, then leave. Because some of us came here to get work done. Whenever I go to the gym, I don't dress my best. I don't know if you've noticed this. I wear baggy old high school clothes.
And that's the idea, though. You wear, whenever you're going to the gym, if you're like even super buff, you wear the baggiest clothes that you can. You want to look the tiniest so you can look yourself in the mirror and you can go, I didn't go hard enough. And then as soon as you take off the cover, called pump cover, you go,
That's actually a good idea. I actually didn't.
pump cover?
No, what's that?
You wear a hoodie or you wear an oversized tee, and because whenever you go in, there's a thing called whenever you are working out a ton, you build up pump, which is your muscles pop out and they're more defined, and they show more. So whenever you go in, you're feeling flabby and sad. Okay, you have the sweater on, and while you're working out, you're pumping.
Why are you calling me out for feeling flabby and sad?
You all feel flabby and sad, Caleb. Even bodybuilders do. So then you take off your sweatshirt at the end of the workout when you're about to take a picture or whenever you're just trying to look at your physique, and then you go, I am chiseled. Michelangelo himself. And then you put it back on and feel worse about yourself as you consume a protein shake this big.
Nice. No. No, that's, I never thought about it for that reason. I just thought about it because I'm like, I'm not here to see results. First of all, you don't see results immediately. You're not supposed to.
No.
So why would I go in there to see results? Like, you're not supposed, like, it's good to see the muscles that you're working and to see like the flex points and the joints and what you're moving. But you can feel it, and as long as you're staying pretty sturdy and straight while you're lifting weights, then it doesn't matter. So that's why I wear baggy clothes. I never thought of
just keep them on too. Yeah, that's what I do for a lot of workouts. You keep them on for like long periods of time, and then you take them off. And you're like, that's a lot of progress.
That's a good idea.
Just don't look at yourself in showers.
So let's take the back part of this.
Okay.
Why does it suck to go to the gym?
Because
There's a longer list.
you never feel like you're doing anything.
Okay.
You never feel like you're building up anything, and you feel
right.
like it's 10 times the work for like no progress. Okay. Secondly, you got people like him, who make you feel uncomfortable because they're looking at your butt.
I'm not looking.
That's right. Keep quiet.
There's a difference. There is a huge difference between looking intent, like
that's the old man with like the wrist.
that's the old man with the wrist.
No, like with like the wrist warmers. He like goes in with like the wife beater. He like goes up. He's like, take like a 10 pound. And he goes, I used to be able to bench like 60, 100 in my day.
Well, there's a difference between the open mouth,
The catch the sweater mouth.
and like you're looking around the gym because you look around the gym because there's so much in the gym. You walk in the gym, you're like, am I going to go to that machine next? Maybe I should probably like, where are all the cleaning stations? Because there's like 18 of them.
And then you're pointing out stuff to yourself, and you're just like looking, and you're like, slow motion catch of a booty, and then just like,
Tim, okay, so you're scrolling through Instagram.
Yep.
And then there's like a thought, like on Instagram.
Impossible. I only follow McDonald's. Sony,
You're on TikTok. You're scrolling through TikTok. There's a thought that goes by. You keep scrolling.
Yeah.
But you saw her.
Yeah.
How dare you look at
it's
such
like,
thoughts? How dare you look at such thoughts? But in your head, you catch it. You're like, frick, of course. And then you keep scrolling.
But the amount of detail that you described, Caleb, tells me that you're doing a little bit more than just, meh. It tells me you're at the end of the machine. You're like done with the machine, and you're like,
No. Do you want to know why I know the detail? Because I talked about it with my wife. I went over to my wife. I'm like, do you see that?
okay, that's also not to say that women don't also have a staring problem with guys.
That's the worst issue. Is that not only is it like really stupid because it's definitely attention seeking for both guys, but it's attention seeking for girls too. Saying, look how far I've come.
Yeah.
Which it's like great. Like be
Fun.
Be
You
happy.
accomplished something.
Be
Move
happy
gyms.
with yourself. Great. Also, let's talk about results outside of the gym. Okay?
Yeah.
We're here to get stuff done. Okay? Whenever you get done with a test at school, you're at school, whether it's college or whatever, and you're like, I got an A, and you don't like run around the room saying, I got an A, guys. Like you don't just announce it to the entire world that you're the best person and that you just did great.
Well, depending on who you are, but
Everybody comes in with their heads down, their hoods up, and they have their pencils and they write, and then they bring it to the front of the class and they lay it on the table and then they leave. That should be how the gym is. You walk in, you do the work, you get out.
I think so this is the problem.
Okay.
You are exercising with cougars. And that right there is your problem. You have like the Y is full of everyone, every shape and size. Okay, and it's full of everyone. Most muscular guys aren't actually like weak. They're like, good job, man.
So this is talking from experience from other gyms, not just the YMCA. Yes, I'm talking about the YMCA, but I'm also not talking about the YMCA because I used to work. So I've worked out at Planet Fitnesses a lot, which a lot of douchebags go there. Go ahead. Sorry.
Okay. Enjoy the peace and quiet with me, everybody. It's nice, right? So this is the difference, Caleb. Whenever you walk into a gym, okay, you get the occasional eye from people whenever you're working out, like, well, how much is he lifting? Okay, you want to know. I'm guilty of it myself. Okay, I see this dude walk in, and he's in full gray sweats. Okay, and every single time, where does he go? Does he go to the weight machine, the cardio, or does he go straight to the bathroom? The bathroom first because he has to poop out the pre-workout, and then he goes to the cardio machine every single day.
Yeah,
me and Daniel and Luke, our cousin, always sit there in awe. We glance at him for a second, we're like, because he's been going for 2 hours of just straight cardio, just going, and he kills it
on the elliptical.
Yes,
okay,
every single time he kills it. 2 hours of workout, and we're like, yeah. Or sometimes you can spot a gym douche and you keep looking at the gym douche.
Okay.
You're like, that's a gym douche.
Can you pull up to the tape? Just like, dude, you keep coming out of frame. Join, be a part of the thing. We're a family. What is a gym douche? Okay, so we can get a little bit more on the same page. What is a gym douche?
A gym douche is somebody who goes in and is blatant about everything and is attention seeking in what they do. You know, it's like the girls who wear the super tight everything, and they go in with their stringer at like 160 pounds, and they go in and they're like, I'm gonna put as much weight on this as I can. That's called ego lifting, by the way. Like, there's some people who like there's not like enough room on the bar for them to stack enough 45, so they're like. And they start like putting like plates on like on the stack of them. They just like one little wrap, and then they're just like, and then like 2 hours later they come back to it and just like done. And that's all they do. That is a gym douche. They take all, and then they also don't put them back considerably. They don't wipe down the machine afterwards. They leave a nice big old ball stain on the machine. Then you go in, and you're like, that's testicles.
I see more butt crack sweat than I see testicle sweat.
Oh my goodness, they're beautiful.
So we're talking about the same people. So, like, whenever I was talking about judgmental people, that's exactly what I'm talking about. I understand.
We're on the same page.
We are. This is just a moment. I'm drinking it because we're never on the same page.
That's not true.
When are we on the same page?
Legos. Lego
Yeah,
cast,
I mean, for the most of the
cast.
thing, honestly, where is it? You know?
Lego cast?
No, Chemex.
Okay, Cast. If you don't know already, we did a podcast.
Why would they know?
They wouldn't know. So we did a podcast where we're at this very table, okay, and we made a very nice, informative video on making coffee and drinking it. And we had a couple of laughs, ha, ha, and we had a couple of giggles, giggle, giggle. We had such a good time.
We did, actually. It was great.
And then we lost.
We didn't lose it. I have...
You don't have the audio.
I don't have the audio.
So if you guys want to...
What about that other one? The other one that you have that was on your phone. The other one.
The one about Travis Scott?
No, we have both of those.
The one
There's
direct,
another
the one only to our patrons?
We already did the one only to our patrons.
Then I have both of those sent over to you then.
Oh, okay. All right. I could have sworn there was another one. So
what was it about that?
I don't know. We'll talk about this later. So
this is another problem. We talk about too much of a production.
Tim, when is the next time you're going back to the gym?
I'm going to start trying to do it Saturdays.
Okay. He allows you to do it Saturdays?
doesn't have to know.
Oh, that's a good point. All right.
You remember my friend Captain America in the Flesh? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm talking about, right?
No.
Eli?
Oh, yeah.
Friend Eli.
No, that makes sense.
He's
Okay.
Captain America, but if he was younger.
Yeah.
And he like,
Because his body is perfect and his mind is perfect and
Yep.
everything he says is perfect.
Yep.
He's perfect.
and he just runs to practice every day, and he goes, "Sorry, white coach, won't do it again." And then he like goes in the locker room, and I'm like, "Dude, how many miles did you just do?" He's like 10. I'm disappointed with him.
I'm disappointed with it.
Like-
You were just trying to get to practice. I hate that guy. I also love that guy. I love you, Eli.
Love you, Eli.
I love you, Eli.
We love you, Eli.
So much.
Also-
I want to be you, Eli.
Also, we may or may not complain at practice about you being late every single time because you're running to practice. Yeah, he never watches it.
Okay, that's good. He probably doesn't have the time.
No.
No, because he just
Just
runs
doing
all the
stuff.
time. He's just always running.
Homework too.
Literally always running everywhere.
Lifting like his baby brothers because he has 6 of them.
It's a nice hat, Tim, that you got.
Yeah, Death by Vanilla.
It's pretty cool.
Him for Christmas. We're not selling these yet. I know you're like frantically.
I literally just got them off of Etsy. So if you want them on Etsy, hit me up and I'll give you the logo and then you can do that.
Yeah, because we're not mass producing this.
No, we will at some point in time make some kind of merch.
Mm-hmm.
At some point in time, make some kind of merch. But it's just not now. So
What's your
go ahead.
What's your gym pump up music? What do you listen to?
I was literally going to ask that. I was literally going to ask the same question.
See that?
Yeah, together. Okay. Pump up music. A lot of the time, so I go with hip hop. Hip hop really gets me going.
Melodies, hip hop, just.
No. I'm talking like J. Cole.
Okay.
I listen to a lot of J. Cole. Drake.
Okay.
Jake is for like my running. Drake. Did I say Jake?
You said Jake.
Oh, frick. So I listen to a lot of Drake for like running because he has like,
Keep moving.
Yeah, he has like a lot of like running
Andy Mineo's
beats.
good too.
Andy Mineo's fantastic for lifting. A lot of times when I do deadlifts and just like whenever I'm working on arms, I really want to listen to metal music just because it goes. Anyways.
Pass me the boy to let me
I'm so glad you know that song. So what do you listen to?
Controversial opinion. I listen to a little lo-fi here and there.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Okay.
little lo-fi. That's whenever I'm doing cardio because I feel like it's like whenever I like run, it's like a nice beat to follow. Some pop, and then some rap. Rap is really really good if I'm like in the zone. I'm like I want to like yeah. I'm like trying to get like a like. Because like the all it takes is for them. I'll just be like losing the weight. I'll be like falling down for a second, and like all of a sudden he like starts like switching up the style and everything. I'm like, ooh. I just finish it.
Your lips are like paper thin. So
They're also really like I try, dude. Have you ever got the problem where like you try as much chapstick, like no matter what, you try chapstick?
yeah, it's because you're using expired chapstick or the wrong chapstick.
No, I bought this new for this purpose.
the little blue little things, and
The balls.
no, the little blue like it's like a
No.
little blue cylinder. It's I can't remember what it's called, but it has like biofreeze kind of stuff in it. It's like
I heard it like
fixes your lips.
Vaseline.
Kinda. It's kind of like Vaseline, but it's really good on your face.
It's like better now, but
What do you? Let's give
Metal.
one suggestion
metal
to these people.
metal. Underrated metal. I mean, people will normally go with like.
Are you talking like classic metal,
Nah,
like AC/DC?
nah.
Just modern,
Just
modern deathcore.
that kind of deal. You know what I'm saying?
I need to get you into some death metal. I think you would really enjoy death metal. There's a difference.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I do like Dance Gavin Dance. If you've ever heard of them,
Yes,
okay, you might have heard of them because you might have.
because
showed
I
them.
might
Yep.
have showed them to you.
I love their singer. He has a good raspy voice and it's powerful.
So you like a little singing mixed in
a
with your
little bit.
metal?
I don't like just straights. I need a break.
Okay, all right. You wouldn't like death metal then.
And he's like, that stuff's fire. Dance Gavin Dance is fire. Love that guy. I'm going to go see him sometime. Absolutely.
No, we have to go see the band Camino. So,
Absolutely.
don't worry, guys. We understand all of your problems and all of your concerns with the state of the gyms
They're rough.
and how you feel about them.
It's a big world.
a conversation.
Big C, lots of gym sharks.
And now we're one. We are one. Unity. Okay.
That counts for you too.
Thank you for watching.
Death by Vanilla.
And we'll see you next time.
Vanilla.
Never.
Just what I was fixing to do.